Hopefully whoever commented this can find the video, because of course I can't find the comment anywhere. But someone recently asked if they had tesserae in other districts. We're left to infer this because we don't know very much about life in other districts. I was doing my reread for Virtual Book Club of The Hunger Games Book 1, and I came across a conversation that Rue and Katniss had that I thought was really interesting. So in chapter 15, Katniss is saying that she would have thought that District 11 would have had more to eat since they're the agricultural district. And she says, "You grow the food." And Rue's eyes widen. "Oh no, we're not allowed to eat the crops." "They arrest you or something?" I ask. "They whip you and make everyone else watch," says Rue. "The mayor's very strict about it." I can tell by her expression that this is not that uncommon of an occurrence. A public whipping is a rare thing in District 12, although occasionally one occurs. Maybe being the least prestigious, poorest, most ridiculed district in the country has its advantages, such as being largely ignored by the capital, as long as we produce our coal quotas. I think this is so interesting. One, we're getting a really good juxtaposition between the two different districts and life in the other districts. Katniss knows nothing. It shows that they limit the education, that they don't learn about the other districts, and that's really a way for the capital to control the people by limiting the knowledge. We also see that just because you are harvesting the food doesn't mean you get to eat it. And it shows that all the people are hungry. Now, Rue makes no comment about tesserae, so we're left to infer whether they actually have that or not, if that's a Panem-wide thing or just a District 12 thing. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on it. You can put it in the comments, but I really like this conversation. And I love that Katniss is learning more through talking to Rue. So they continue. "Do you get all the coal you want?" Rue asks. "No," I answer, "just what we buy and whatever we track in on our boots. They feed us a bit extra during the harvest so that people can keep going longer," says Rue. Again, it has to benefit the capital. It's not something that they're doing out of the goodness of their heart. "Don't you have to be in school?" I ask. "Not during harvest. Everyone works then." So we see that Rue goes into the workforce, which is different than District 12 because those kids do not go into the mines until after they're 18. They stay in school, albeit they don't learn very much. So she says, "It's interesting hearing about her life. We have so little communication with anyone outside of our district. In fact, I wonder if the game makers are blocking out our conversation because even though the information seems harmless, they don't want people in different districts to know about one another." Love this. I think this is a great tidbit, and it might be the only information we have to infer whether other districts have tesserae or not. So I don't know. What are your thoughts?